Hey, Bears fans. Today we are diving deep into everything that has been happening with our Chicago Bears. And trust me, there's a lot to unpack. From the highs of dominating recent games to the areas that still need refinement. This team is capturing the city's attention like never before. Let's start with the big picture. The Bears are currently sitting at 9 wins and 3 losses, holding the #1 seed in the NFC. That is no small feat, and the credit goes to both the players and the coaching staff, who have maintained a relentless focus on improvement even while achieving success. One name that keeps coming up in every discussion is Ben Johnson, and it is easy to see why. His approach to coaching is precise, detail-oriented, and unapologetically honest. He doesn't sugarcoat the facts, and that has earned him respect not just from the locker room, but from fans across the city who are hungry for consistency and accountability. When talking about the Bears' passing game, Johnson was very candid. He acknowledged that the offense is winning despite its inconsistencies, not because of it, which is a perspective that separates strong leadership from complacency. The focus on fundamentals, discipline, and proper route execution has been a central theme in recent practices. Every pass catcher has a role to play, and Johnson's insistence on detail in these areas shows a commitment to excellence. It is refreshing to see a coach of this caliber maintaining such high standards even when the team is performing well. The offensive progression is clear, and the work being done behind the scenes is aimed at eliminating the mistakes that have held the team back in past seasons. Caleb Williams has been under a microscope, as any quarterback in a high-profile team would be, and Johnson's approach to evaluating him has been thorough and thoughtful. Williams' overall performance has improved, but there is recognition that his completion percentage still falls below expectations. That said, his ability to navigate progressions, read defenses, and identify the open man reflects significant growth. The key for Williams now is refinement. Footwork, base positioning, and delivering precise throws consistently. Examples from recent games highlight the nuances of his development. There were instances where he made it to his third read perfectly, identified the correct target, and yet the throw fell short due to a minor technical misstep. These moments show promise because the decision-making and vision are already there. It is the execution that needs polishing. One of the most encouraging aspects of Williams' game is his command of the offense. Compared to the start of the season, there has been a remarkable reduction in pre-snap errors, false starts, and misalignments. This is no small accomplishment, considering the complexity of the Bears' offensive scheme. The communication, timing, and coordination with teammates have improved dramatically, and that bodes well for the team as they head into the critical stretch of the season. Ben Johnson's focus on process over results is evident here, emphasizing that mastering the daily execution ultimately leads to sustained success. As we look ahead to the upcoming showdown with the Green Bay Packers, the stakes could not be higher. This rivalry is historic, deeply rooted in NFL lore, and filled with tension that only decades of competitive battles can produce. The Bears have not had the upper hand in recent years, which adds another layer of intensity to this matchup. Both teams are currently strong, and for the Bears, it represents not just a chance to secure victories, but to assert themselves in the rivalry in a meaningful way. The players are acutely aware of the significance of these games, and the preparation has been meticulous. Every practice, every walkthrough, and every adjustment is geared toward leaving no room for error when the lights shine brightest. Ben Johnson's leadership style continues to resonate throughout the organization. His consistency, focus, and ability to maintain perspective even as the team climbs the standings is remarkable. While the Bears sit at the top of the NFC North, Johnson is constantly reminding everyone that there are still 5 games left in the season and that no accomplishments should breed complacency. This mindset is critical because it keeps the players grounded while encouraging them to chase perfection. It is a delicate balance to strike, especially in a city as passionate about football as Chicago, but Johnson has proven to be more than capable of handling it. The players themselves reflect this mindset. Their recognition of the importance of discipline, attention to detail, and execution is evident in every practice and game. Caleb Williams' development is a prime example of this culture. Each improvement he makes is mirrored by the team's collective growth, reinforcing the idea that success is a byproduct of diligence and focus rather than luck or circumstance. As fans watch the team's progress, it is clear that Chicago is witnessing a transformation, one that is building towards sustainable excellence rather than fleeting victories. Even outside of the tactical and technical aspects, there is a tangible energy surrounding this Bears team that is unique. The city has rallied around the team in a way that hasn't been seen in years. Moments like the celebratory gestures after key wins, or the lighthearted yet meaningful interactions that make players more relatable to fans, show a team that is not just competing but connecting. It is this connection between the city and the team that adds another layer to the stakes of every game. Each matchup is more than just a contest. It is a chapter in a story that Chicagoans are deeply invested in. This narrative also extends to the historic rivalry with Green Bay. The Packers have long been a dominant force, but the current configuration of the Bears presents a real challenge. The past 15 years may have belonged to Green Bay, but the current team has the potential to redefine the rivalry. The importance of these upcoming games cannot be overstated. The fans, the media, and the players themselves are fully aware of the narrative at stake, and the anticipation is palpable. The games will not only determine standings, but will influence the momentum and confidence of the team as it heads into the postseason. Beyond wins and losses, the development of players and the establishment of a strong, disciplined team culture is paramount. The Bears coaching staff has been intentional in fostering an environment where accountability is the norm and excellence is expected. Every decision, from preparation to execution on game day, is scrutinized to ensure that the team is not only performing at a high level, but also improving with each week. The attention to detail is evident not just in statistics, but in the way players move, communicate, and anticipate the flow of the game. Fans are seeing the results of this culture in real time. Each improvement in the passing game, each reduction in errors, and each well-executed play reinforces the sense that the Bears are building something lasting. The team's progress is not just about individual performance, but the cohesion and synergy that is emerging on the field. The leadership of Ben Johnson, combined with the dedication of the players, is creating an atmosphere where success is expected but never taken for granted. In the end, this season is shaping up to be one for the history books. The Bears have captured attention not simply because they are winning, but because they are winning the right way. The balance of skill development, disciplined execution, and citywide engagement creates a compelling narrative that extends far beyond the scoreboard. With high-stakes games ahead, including critical showdowns against the Packers, the team's focus on process, fundamentals, and continuous improvement will be the determining factor in how far they can go. The energy in the locker room, the focus on execution, and the city's renewed passion for football all converge to create a moment unlike any other in recent Bears history. As the team continues to refine its play, address its weaknesses, and capitalize on its strengths, Chicago fans have every reason to be excited about what lies ahead. The Bears are not just playing for wins. They are playing to redefine expectations, restore pride in the rivalry, and establish a foundation that can sustain success for years to come. The city is watching closely, and with every practice, every adjustment, and every game, the Bears are proving that they are more than just a team. They are a movement, one that is growing stronger with each passing week, fueled by the leadership of their coach, the development of their quarterback, and the unwavering support of the city that has been waiting for this moment. As we turn our attention to the intricacies of the Bears' offensive strategy, it becomes clear that the coaching staff's meticulous approach is paying dividends. Ben Johnson has cultivated an environment where every detail matters, and that level of precision is reflected in the team's on-field performance. While the passing game has been a point of scrutiny, there is no denying that progress is evident. The way Caleb Williams is navigating through his progressions, making reads, and identifying open targets demonstrates a quarterback who is growing in confidence and understanding of the system. The minor misfires, often tied to footwork or base positioning, are growing pains in a season that has already showcased remarkable advancement. The emphasis on fundamentals is critical because it ensures that as these young players mature, the errors will diminish and the execution will become second nature. The Bears' offensive line has also played a pivotal role in shaping the team's identity this season. Protecting the quarterback while establishing a consistent running game is no small task, yet the line has demonstrated resilience, adaptability, and discipline. The coordination between the line, the quarterback, and the skill players is improving weekly, and this synergy is what allows complex plays to succeed. It is in these moments of synchronization that the Bears truly shine, highlighting the effectiveness of Johnson's coaching philosophy, which prioritizes cohesion and clarity over flashiness. Every snap, every adjustment, and every audible is part of a larger puzzle, and the team's ability to execute these elements consistently is what has led them to their current position atop the NFC North. Looking at the defense, there are still challenges to be addressed, particularly with injuries impacting depth and rotations. The front four has not been dominant in every game, and the pass rush has had its inconsistencies, yet the unit has found ways to make impactful plays when it matters most. The coaching staff's ability to adjust schemes, rotate personnel effectively, and maintain discipline has kept the defense competitive even when facing adversity. The team's overall resilience is evident not only in their record, but in the way they respond to pressure situations, both on the scoreboard and in critical game moments. Chicago is witnessing a team that refuses to be complacent, a group that is committed to learning from mistakes while seizing every opportunity to improve. The rivalry with Green Bay looms large over the next few weeks, and the stakes could not be higher. Historically, the Packers have dominated, creating a sense of frustration and anticipation among Bears fans that stretches back over a decade. But this year, for the first time in a long while, the dynamics are shifting. Both teams are competitive, both have legitimate playoff aspirations, and both carry the weight of a storied rivalry. The anticipation is not just about standings, but about pride, bragging rights, and momentum heading into the postseason. Each play, each drive, and each decision will be magnified, and the players are fully aware of the significance. Every practice leading up to these games is calculated, every adjustment deliberate, and every detail has been examined in preparation for these high-pressure matchups. The quarterback's role in this rivalry cannot be understated. Caleb Williams has shown glimpses of brilliance, delivering key plays under pressure and demonstrating that he is capable of handling high-stakes moments. His development is essential for the Bears' success, and the coaching staff has invested considerable energy into refining his skills, from footwork to decision-making to reading complex defensive schemes. Williams' progression is a testament to the team's broader philosophy: identify areas of weakness, focus on fundamentals, and consistently work to improve. The team is learning to trust his abilities while also providing the support necessary to maximize his performance. Team culture remains a central theme in the Bears' resurgence. Ben Johnson's leadership style has been instrumental in fostering an environment where accountability, focus, and discipline are paramount. He has successfully merged a demanding approach with an understanding of players' strengths, creating a balance that motivates athletes while maintaining high expectations. This culture permeates the locker room, translating into on-field cohesion and resilience. The players understand that success is earned through effort and precision, and that mindset has allowed the team to overcome challenges and maintain focus on the long-term goals. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The NFL world is buzzing after Patrick Mahomes reportedly dropped a comment about the Chicago Bears that has sent shockwaves through locker rooms and sports bars alike. Sources close to the situation say that Mahomes, known for his calm demeanor and laser focus, didn't hold back when asked about the Bears' recent performances and their standing as potential contenders. The quote, which has been circulating rapidly on social media, caught everyone off guard. Insiders claim it wasn't the usual diplomatic response fans expect from a superstar quarterback, It was sharp, pointed, and possibly a hint of a brewing rivalry. Whispers around the league suggest Mahomes' remarks might have been fueled by recent matchups and tense encounters on the field. Analysts are now dissecting his words, wondering if he was throwing subtle shade or sending a direct challenge. While Mahomes has faced every team with professionalism, this time there seems to be a layer of personal intensity, leaving fans speculating whether a showdown with the Bears is now carrying extra weight. The quarterback's camp has not clarified the tone of the comment, leaving journalists and commentators to interpret every syllable. Some believe it was playful banter, while others are convinced it signals strategic mind games. Bears fans, predictably, have taken to forums and social media with a mix of outrage and amusement, debating whether Mahomes' words reflect disrespect or mere confidence. The rumor mill is in full swing, with some insiders suggesting that this could ignite a more heated rivalry in the coming games, potentially elevating the stakes for both squads. Betting circles and fantasy leagues are already adjusting their predictions, noting that the psychological edge could be a factor if the teams meet again on the field. For now, the NFL universe is left in suspense. Every analyst panel, podcast, and sports news outlet is dissecting the implications, wondering if this is the start of a new era of competitive tension or simply a passing headline designed to stir excitement. One thing is clear. When Patrick Mahomes speaks, even in what seems like an offhand comment, the ripple effect is immediate, leaving fans, rivals, and pundits alike eager to see how the Bears will respond. The whisper of challenge is out there, and the league is listening. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.